Since the beginning of time, all humans have been in the pursuit of one thing, something so sacred our very existence depends on. This past week, I ventured out into the wild on my e-scooter. The goal? To help my two friends, Valentine and Killian, get some seriously steamy Tinder photos. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. This past week was a lot of fun. We celebrated Madeleine's 23rd birthday.
3, 2.
Why does everyone always come so close to the camera to my face?
And then Madeleine and I celebrated our 2nd year anniversary. Man, August is always a crazy month because there's so much going on with us. Madeleine's birthday party was a lot of fun. We had all of our friends out and we ate and drank late into the night. Two of our friends, Valentine and Killian, decided to stay with us. They needed some good pictures for their Tinder profile, and I always welcome a photo shoot because it's always fun. Let's get into it. The first location that we ended up shooting at was on this college campus called the KIT. What's going on, guys? We are shooting Tinder photos today with this guy. And it's off to a great start. I forgot the ND filter and it's a bright summer day. So we're gonna do the best that we can. Now, the first location was very much a warm-up. One of the difficult parts of shooting for me is directing the subject, trying to conceptualize what it is that I want and being able to communicate that with who is in front of the camera.
You like a little jump.
On it?
Yeah, it's strong, don't worry. It's minnow steel.
What type of jump?
And just something, just for starters, just do something.
Right.
And during the first part of the shoot, some of the things that were frustrating were the lighting. Second thing was kind of the perspective and the composition.
Ready, close them? Ready, 3, 2, 1.
We ended up leaving with some really great photographs. They weren't necessarily my favorite, and that part of the shoot was very much a warm-up. It was the first stop. First location went pretty decent. Killian, he's still with us. And now we're gonna move on to the next spot, so let's do it. One of my favorite things to do on a photo shoot is to get everybody on bikes. Whenever we have bikes, we end up finding really awesome spots, and that's exactly what happened. We got there, and immediately I kind of had this idea. We had this crazy idea to shoot Killian up there, and we had to take his white shirt off because I think it's quite dirty, it's all rusty. See if we can put him up there. If we can, I think the shot's gonna be quite cool, so let's see if it's possible. So Killian, being the climber that he is, just jumps right on this thing and starts climbing all the way up to the top.
You can get on the top.
Now, at first, our impression was this location was really cool, but once took a look through the camera, I kept running into this issue with like trying to show the structure or trying to show Killian, because Killian was so small on the very top of the structure. So the framing for most of the photographs came out a bit awkward. In the end, we ended up grabbing some really cool shots. The only way to bring Killian and the structure together was by shooting on the wide angle. So the coolest shots were the ones that we shot on the 14 to 18 millimeter lens. Pretty simple, easy photo shoot. Just like, you know, typical senior pictures. I have our subject here, Killian, he's right behind me. Really safe, you know. It's just the normal stuff. This is the easy stuff.
And now jump.
This place popped out to me immediately. The lighting, the geometry, the space, the shadows. It was just a very photogenic location. It was the first time during the shoot that I felt like I knew exactly what I wanted. We shot some really cool, spacey, jumpy, futuristic shots, and the place was very moody, so the photographs came out pretty moody too. Then we grabbed my bike, my beautiful bike, and we did some more kind of like lifestyle stuff with Killian. These were some of my favorites. The lighting came out really good, the composition was cool, and the colors matched really well with the space. It really popped. After this, everybody was pretty beat down, so we went and grabbed some Turkish on the way to the next location.
Oh.
We're currently going to the third location to shoot by the castle. with Killian. Oh, cut on.
And then we finally arrived at the last location. I had this idea to shoot on a wide angle lens looking up towards the top of the tower and to have some sort of cool motion in the foreground. Killian does parkour, so that's kind of what I had imagined in the photograph. I imagined him like doing some cool move, hopping over. We grabbed a really cool shot with him of him hopping over with the tower in the background.
2, 1, go ahead.
Valentine's pretty tall, so I didn't really want him to do such crazy motion, but instead I wanted to take some funky portrait photography. They definitely turned out pretty crazy. What ended up happening was this weird kind of before and after. So we had this really crazy shot of him with alcohol, and then this really cool shot, kind of a portrait, where he looks like a rock star. Personally, these were my favorite photographs that we shot that day. I was really happy with how they came out. And my favorite one is the one of Killian jumping over. For me, photography is hard. I find that it's very easy for me to get frustrated. And I notice that my best work is when I'm able to kind of counteract that frustration with patience and try to be creative. It's definitely a great challenge in the moment, but I think one of the most rewarding things is that if you're able to handle the frustration and stay creative, then you almost always walk away with some really cool shots. And that's exactly what we did. We walked away with some really cool shots.
All right, so we just finished the photo shoot with this guy, and of course this guy behind the camera. Turn the camera on yourself. I'm pretty excited to look at the photos. There's definitely some gems in there. These two lovely lads are single, and I'm sure that there are some lovely ladies out there.
Anyways guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. It helps a lot, and it's really rewarding for me to watch the channel grow. As always, new videos will be dropping every single Friday. We'll see you in the next one. Ciao-y!
Ready? Money shot right here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, no.